Growing up, we just felt that, going to school and learning subject, mathematics, English was all we needed to, become successful in life. And some parents still think that today, and some teenagers still think that today, that just going to school is all they need to succeed in life. But don't forget that there are some life skills we need to learn to be able to excel in life. And so today, I try to share with you some life skills I believe are important for everyone, teenagers especially, to learn at this young age so that they can excel in life. If you're interested in knowing them, watch till the end. Don't go anywhere. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Adaoma, and so like I mentioned earlier, I'll be talking about some important life skills I feel every teenager should know. One life skill I think everyone should know is empathy. Yes, and now I don't mean sympathy, I mean empathy. And what do I mean by empathy? I just put it simply, it's putting yourself into the other person's shoes. It's the ability to step into the other person's shoes. Sometimes when something bad happens to someone, and we'll be like, oh, I know how you're feeling. I used to say that too. I know how you're feeling. Don't worry, and tough times don't last, as a form of encouraging the person. But sometimes really we are not really being empathetic. Something like empathy has to do with more of actions, less words. Actions. The person you're trying to see from the other person's perspective, and you could something like, now how do you show it? How do you even show empathy? Just be there with the person, whoever your friends going through a tough time. Be there. I'm here to listen to you whatever you want to say. Let's say, for example, a friend is grieving, a friend has lost a loved one, and like, shove it off. People die, people die. Just it's okay. Clean your eyes, You don't be empathetic. That's not empathy. Empathy means even in your quietness, like you just be there with the person, allow the person cry on your shoulder, rub the person's head, and give the person a hug. It goes a long way than you just saying those words in your mind. You're trying to make the person feel better, but the person is not feeling any way better. You're even making it worse. So learn to be empathetic. Show empathy. Simply asking someone, how can I help you? How can I help you? Just goes a long way to show that you're ready to help this person in need. So empathy is one life skill I believe teenagers and everyone should learn. The two skill, and this one hits home for me, is conflict resolution. The truth is, in life there will be conflicts. Husband and wife, parents, children, friends, lovers, there will be always conflict. And how do you resolve conflict? In dealing with conflicts, it's not just to react, but you're responding. And how are you responding? You're listening for the other person's point of view, and you're not listening because you want to say something to rebuff or to shut the person down, but you're saying to understand the other person's point of view, and then you're finding a common ground where you can resolve the conflict. So one skill everyone, teenagers especially, needs to learn, even at a young tender age, is the ability to resolve conflict amicably. You always fight, but after fighting, and that's why you see many people have sworn enemies even from high school. Like, we're never going to be friends from high school, and then they get married and then they have their grandchildren. They are still enemies just because they were not able to resolve a conflict they had. Number 3 skill I think every teenager should learn is listening skill. Now, when I mean listen, I mean active listening, even listening and looking at body languages. Most times when we say listening. People just feel, okay, listen, but listen to understand, not listen to react, not listen to gather your own words to send back to the person, but listening to understand the person's point of view. Number 4 skill I think every teenager and every person needs to learn is negotiation skill. Now just imagine that you go to, and we need negotiation skill everywhere. I mean, you go to the market, you need to buy something, they just tell you, oh, it's $1,000 or it's 200 naira. You just pick it. No, learn to negotiate. And this is one important skill I think every teenager should learn is conversation skill. And this is one skill I think many people never. You just feel like I don't talk, I'm the quiet type, I don't talk, I'm a me person. But in this world, no one is an island. Like, you're not an island. You need people to move to the next level. So you need to learn how to strike conversations with people. So one way to strive, like for example, let me create a scenario. You walk into, let's say, okay, a new student walks into your class, a new student, and what do? Hello, I am Kelechi. Nice. I see that you're a new student. Nice to meet you. Welcome. What school did you attend before now? You're trying to strike a conversation with this person. So conversation skills are very important, and then many people get to networking events, they don't talk, they just sit down, they just loners, sit down, don't talk to anyone. No. Learn to converse with people. Another important skill I think, why are my eyes sorry for that. Another important skill I think every teenager needs to learn and every person needs to learn is personal finances, how to handle money. Many of us are not, we're not taught, they don't learn how to handle money, and so they grow up with poor money habits, leaving them broke for life. So this is one skill I've made a video about. I made a video about things I wish I knew as a teenager, and I talked about personal skill. I talked about personal finances. I think I'll link the video here so that you all can get to watch it. Yeah. So personal handling of money is one skill every teenager needs to learn. One skill, very important skill, everyone needs to learn is to accept personal differences, acceptance of differences. Now, we all think differently. I think differently than you, and and sometimes what is white to you may not be white to me, because it could be that I have an eye defect, and so that color could be milky to me. So that's my perspective. So let's learn to accept people's perception, people's perspective, your own. Don't just feel like whatever you say, whatever you think, how you think that's how it should be and that's how it should go. No, there are different ways. There are different ways to say a thing. There are different ways to address a thing. So learn to accept people's perspective. Learn to accept people's differences. You are the quiet type, you really don't like loud music, and your friend is a person that loves loud music. You do not expect that your friend becomes like you. No, learn to accept your friend for who she is, a person who loves loud music, and you also learn to accept your friend for who she is, a person who doesn't like loud music. So learn to accept people's differences and learn to accept people's perceptions. Another skill I think every teenager needs to learn is the ability to handle peer pressure. And I made a video about peer pressure. I'm going to leave it here for you to see later. So ability to handle peer pressure, ability to say no to things that do not align to your value is one skill, one life skill everyone should learn, because there are going to be temptations, there are going to be like instances that will come your way, things that will test you. Learning to say no, learning to resist peer pressure is one skill, one life skill that will help you sail through life. One other important life skill I think every teenager should know is awareness of and the ability to manage one's emotions. Everyone, every one of us have emotions, but the beauty about emotions is that the beauty about it is if we are able to manage our emotions. Yeah, people are going to do things that are displeasing to you, people are going to do things that you do not like, but how do you respond, not react? How do you respond? Are you just burst out in anger and you're explosive? How are you able to manage your emotions, and are you aware of the things you like and the things you don't like, and do you take precautions not to be in an environment that would trigger some of the things? So because you're aware of your person, aware of what you like and what you don't like, so you're not in environment that would trigger those things, right? So awareness of and the ability to manage your emotions. Lastly, I'm going to stop at this. One life skill every teenager should learn is the ability to get what you need without being a bully. You don't have to bully or manipulate people into getting something you need. I also have a video about bullying. Yeah, and I will link it also I'll link it in the description box or somewhere here. So I'll try to link all the videos I mentioned in the description box so that it's easy for you to access them. So bullying, your ability to get what you need without being a bully. So are there other important life skill you feel that we need to learn and I haven't mentioned them? So please feel free to also list them in the comment section. And are there other videos you want me to make? Also please feel free to list them in the comment section. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till I come your way next time, keep living intentional. Bye for now.